Welcome to episode 25. I think I resolved all the issues. So if not, just let me know in the chat and I'll see if I can respond in a timely fashion. So we started to build this festival area here. What I'm thinking of is also adding a sports area, but I'm not sure where yet. I will definitely have a train line come through here. So let's flatten the terrain a little bit. Get rid of this hill, give us some space to work with. Not overly too strong. Yeah, we're gonna eliminate this hill as much as we can, or as much as that makes sense. Because once you start getting here, you start terraforming into the opposite directions. It's also not something that I'm looking forward to. Because of the lines, you can see it's relatively flat over here. So I think not in this block, but in the next block, I'll have another train station. This is gonna be yeah, this is gonna be a problem because we're going a little bit uphill. How much is this? Yeah, it is significant. Well, it almost looks flat. Okay. Let's try this. We're gonna take not a bus, but a bike lane. It feels like it's going down, but anyway. So another 30. That'll flatten it out. Then we'll bring it over to, let's say, here. How much is this? This is about 440. 440 would be around here. Yeah, we can do that. Then we will take the asymmetrical road and run it straight into there. The 1 unit road with parking. I'm gonna run this in a straight line right into there. Yep. So that gives us a little bit of space in the middle. So what I'm thinking of, I will upgrade this road to be with parking. Parking is our worst enemy right now. Let's see what we need. We need a small clinic, which is going to be, so if we create ourselves like a small area right here, because we'll probably also need schools and other stuff. I didn't look at that yet. Yeah, so we definitely need a school. That doesn't fit. This one does. So yeah, if we just curve the railroad far enough away that a school would fit, that would be great. I'm gonna put it here. So public library is probably gonna be too big for now, but let's try. It is inside the school area. Yes, it is. So we're gonna put it right there. And then for high school, I was thinking of going with the European one. But that is huge. Well, we could take out that road, put it in, and then guide the road around it. Maybe. Or just come up there and cut it off. But yeah, definitely taking out that road there. I only need a 1 unit lane. So if we put it like this, and then just gonna run the road no, it's snapping. I just want it here in the middle. Can I? Okay, so that's not helping. What if I just move the node? A little bit more. So maybe like this. Snap, then take collision off. Okay. Put collision back on and swap them around if I cannot. But then there is always move it to help us out and make it look nice. So in this area I will probably, we'll need to do some terraforming to make it look even better, but let's put in a small park. Park, small playground maybe. Oh, small playground fits nicely here. And the land is flat. Let's see if I can also put in like a tennis court. Yes. So I'll put in one of those and one of those right at the back of it. Like this. Ah, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, oh. We went up in the air. So now we have a basketball court, we have that, we have the high school. So we need some other stuff. We also need a hospital. And a hospital is about the same depth as the school. So if I place the hospital right there, that would do good. This one is too big. Yeah, okay. So we're not going with the oriental stuff right now. Let's see if we can find a fire station that is not... Oh, this one is perfect. If we can squeeze it in somewhere. Yeah, you definitely don't want a fire station in front of the library. It will be just noisy all over the place. And then for the police station, yeah, something like that, and to finish it off, we're gonna add some 4-depth parking spaces on the side of these. And another right one. And another left. Something like this. And then we'll run the train line right behind this. So we'll have to do some maneuvering and some replacements there. Let's see what stations we have. Do we want to bring the train down or do we want to keep it elevated? So this is something that will sit right against the road. But it has no parking access. But it will sit something like this. So you can create a parking lot right in front of it. But it will be noisy. That's why I was thinking to put it here. We also have the ground bypass station. Still needs to sit offset a little bit, like this, I guess, like a 2 off. This is a ground bypass. This is also a ground bypass station, a little bit bigger. Dual island. This is bigger. What do we have here in this pack? This is a train and metro. So this has a road in the middle. Monorail and bus. Not exactly what I'm looking for. What do we have here in this pack? So here we have like a... Yeah, but it's facing the wrong way. Let's just look at the... So this is a elevated. This is a ground platform train station. This looks pretty nice, actually. It has a large blast radius of noise though. If I place it like this, right in front of that road, and then we'll work from there. Okay. Got some tracks in. Okay, so first of all, we need a bypass track right there. This needs to curve in a little bit further. So we'll do it like this, and then curve it into there. And then a straight line is not going to cut it. I'm going to come out. I'm going to realign it here. Run it straight into there, and then this will run there, and then I'm going to run it alongside for a little bit, and then here we're going to connect a small bridge, but we can work with that. There we go. So bypass, and then this one will come back into there, and then it will curve better into the destination areas. Setting up a train line. Let's pick a platform that is somewhat out of the way. And we have it run all the way to here, and we're gonna say it's gonna be on this side. And then we're gonna run it back. Right there, and then I'm gonna complete the line like that. Close this. So first train is going to be red. Second train line is going to be yellow. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure I want that many trains on it, but let's see how it goes. This looks like a very nice train station. It still does not solve the problem of getting over the train tracks. Although here I can probably argue to go under and through and connect up with there. Okay, we'll work on that in a few minutes. Here we can definitely go up and over as well as here. So yeah, we do have some options to work with. Go out 10, we'll bring it down to ground level. Do the exact same thing here. Close the loop, and that's gonna be the end of it. I hope. Yeah. So this is another 30. Bring it over by 12. Then we hit the train line there. So we'll do 20. 20. Can I get it underneath? No, I cannot. So we'll make that a 20 thingy like that. If we stick with that, I want to meet it up with the train station over there. I think I can. If I just have anarchy on. Yeah, there we go. And then, no, that's up in fix that in a second. There we go. So we have a little bit of space here, and I was thinking of making this maybe into a park or something nice, or yeah. So we're gonna extend this zoning or this district all the way over here. I'm gonna make it come up against the railroad line, and then on the other side of the railroad line we'll start a new district. Oh. So we'll make this corner here the sharp edge, and then the railroad area here is going to be a new district. And I was even thinking while I'm painting this in, to even go a step further. Making maybe this area like a specialization, maybe tourist or nightlife specialization. I'm going to take this area out, and these squares I'm going to dedicate for nightlife. Probably want to take out this as well. There we go. Taking it out, putting in a new area. And this one is going to be leisure specialization. Yeah, there we go. We're going to have some IT cluster stuff in here, and self-sufficient housing in this one. So this theme will be European, and then this will become international. Okay. So it does mean that I have to add a few more streets here. I was thinking of making maybe a one-way system through here. Can I do that in a nice way? So we'll come up here, then almost there, and then connecting it into there, so giving us a little bit more tiles to work with. This is gonna be high density stuff anyway. And then for Okay, so we're gonna have that there. I'm gonna put in some high density stuff here, but not all the way against the railroad. We're gonna leave a tile space there. Also, I'm gonna take out this corner here and replace it with offices. Also here, this stretch is gonna be offices just to block the noise, and here as well, just to have that corner blocked off and captured. So the rest is gonna be residential, high density, even here, yeah, even across the, so something like that. And now I need to bring in water over the bridge, connecting it all the way there, and then connecting it through there. I need to bring it also to the secondary road here, connecting it up. And then there's just this small corner here that doesn't have water, but we fix it like this. This one will be extended all the way down here and then connected like this, and let's roll. Let's see what brings this. Some rezoning. Oh, what train is this? This is a okay. Yeah, this should be pretty nice. So yeah, I think in general this is a very okay. King Lux TV, thank you for following. Any suggestions are more than great to see or happening. Nice. The trains are coming in. Let's take a quick look if anybody's using this. Yeah, nobody's on the line yet. It's not that popular yet, and demand is not really coming in as well. Okay, so we have tons of buses over there. We have Old City Center and a nightlife area. Yeah, there's still a lot of things going on here. A lot of things are popping in, moving out. It feels like I could. I'm not sure. Yeah, still no passengers. Yeah, there's not a lot going on yet. That's the general problem right now. Okay, so there are people walking over the bridge. That is always good. So we have some connectivity going on. We just don't have a lot of things going here yet. Yeah, there we go. Trains are moving. Times are coming in. there are people waiting there, but they're not waiting for the yeah, it doesn't look like they're waiting for the train yet. But connectivity has been established. I need to put in a post office. There is a post office there, but it's too far away. Let's see if we can sneak in a small little post office here, maybe on the corner, like that. And can we put one in here as well? Yes, we can. So hopefully that will take care of our postal needs. I have the feeling I need another one. Not sure I will be able to put it in here though. There is one there already. Streets are green, so yeah, let's give it some time. And as always, let's keep an eye on traffic. So 86%, not too bad. Yeah. Not too bad. 87. That's almost as many percentages as we have inhabitants inside the city. Buildings are growing in. Let's take a look how it looks like right now. Wow. Okay, so that road doesn't seem to be at the exact same height as the rest though. Fine, I'll leave that glitch for what it is. It's probably not entirely flat as well. Well, people are using it, and they're using it for U-turns and stuff as well. So yeah, it is a station area. I wouldn't make too much of a fuss out of it right now. Yeah, we have a passenger. Wow, wow, wow. Nice. Okay, so we're starting to see some high-rise buildings here. We're starting to see a little bit more of a city vibe going on here. So yeah, I think overall this is a splendid area. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and be amazed a little bit about how it's turning out and what it's doing right now. Yeah, they're still upgrading, they're still moving in. What does it need? Educate more citizens. But education, except for the university, we're all good, I guess. What we could do is we could extend the campus area a little bit, but they have access to university. Just wonder. Yeah, we're not having enough students right now, but I do know that the attractiveness needs to go up in order to support the university properly. This is doing great. We missed an opportunity here in this area. Well, maybe we can squeeze in another library here on the back end of the road or something. Because if we run the bike road from here next to the train station like this, and we take a public library and gonna squeeze it in like this, maybe like this, and add the necessary parking on the side. Yeah, some terraforming needs to be done here. This hill needs to go. Let me flatten that out a little bit and see what happens. So I'm gonna just remove this hill and maybe even dump the soil somewhere else. But yeah, let's... Oh, finally the look. Oh, that was a long time coming. Yeah, so finally my industries are picking up a little bit. Nice. So we'll work on that in a few minutes. It's just a hilly area here. Yeah, so this road needs to come down, I guess. Yeah. But then the train line is too high as well. Well, the train line is higher anyway. And maybe I can smooth these out a little bit. Maybe something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least somewhat believable. There we go. Yeah, cool. So yeah, this area is starting to develop. We're starting to get more people in and out. So this area, what does it need to grow even further? Well, apparently it only needs more workers. And that is a good thing. So what did we unlock? We unlocked a printing press, which needs paper and plant timber. If I put it here, I will block off the access to the metro line. We're getting close to the end of the world. Well, this side of the island anyway. Having it here, slope too steep, Yeah. Already occupied. Must be built roadside. Yeah, no, that's gonna be too big. Yeah, I could pull out this road and move the warehouse. Let's pull it out significant and create another exit to the road here like that. So keep on moving. Okay. Now to move the warehouse. For now I'm gonna move the warehouse over there. And then I'm gonna place this factory right. Slope too steep. Come on. Why? Slope too steep. Let's see how much of that slope is really steep. Yeah, it is. Level terrain. And I'll level this area out, creating a little bit more working space. And that should be enough, I hope. And I'll place it against that road there, like that. Yeah, there is enough space for the warehouse to still fit there. Just want to move it over. To like here, so the metro can still come through on the side of that. Ah, I need plastic for that. Okay. How am I gonna get plastic? Plastic is coming from one of these oil things. So we have a small community here. Okay, so I didn't think this fully through. I need plastic. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off for now because I don't have plastic right now. Ah, I missed that. Too bad, too bad, too bad. I don't have plastic. Let's come out like this much, like 12 units, and we're gonna just build the grid. And we're just gonna extend on what we have. Gonna extend on what we have like this, And we're gonna extend the district as well to come across. It's gonna be the same district, so we're gonna mask this in like this, coming across, doing all of this work right here. So it's gonna be like this, and then we're gonna add all of this with residential. Residential, and I'm gonna take out this area here and put offices. Hoping that this stretch will be okay. You know what? I'll take it out, and we'll do something else here. We'll do we'll do something else here to give a little bit more of a vibe. So we'll take a bicycle path. We're gonna run it right through here if I can find. Yeah, we're gonna run it against the offices all the way across, like that. Yeah, and that should give a nice break into that. The other thing that I want to do is I want to run a bicycle path right through the middle here. And yes, if there's houses that were already planned there, well, guess what? Tough luck. So all the way like that. And why is that up in the air? I have no idea. There are other stretches that are up in the air for some reason, but why? So this will be ground level, and we're gonna keep it on the ground for that duration, and that will give us a clean connection. Yep, there we go. Let's see if we need water. Yeah, we do need water, and that pipe is not entirely straight under the road. What? It's what it is. I'm gonna run it the length of the block. I'll run it like this, and then curving it back and make the connection. Let's see what unique building we can squeeze in. So we have City Hall. City Hall is more of a building that I want to put in here somewhere. We also have this Arc de Triomphe. Quite close to the train station, but it looks nice. Yeah, we need some parks and stuff. There we go. Park right in the middle. Everybody happy. Well, almost everybody happy. There's still a few houses here that are struggling. we go. Nice Japanese garden. That will get the ratings up. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Okay, this is starting to shape up quite nicely. Maybe a small park in front of it. It's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna add a small park. Right in front of it. So now I need to draw the park area. It's not gonna be a huge park, it's just gonna be a park that sits here and maybe comes across on this side. And go behind here, and maybe I can get it to come across to the road again. We'll figure that one out in a second. Okay, let's see what we can get into this park area. Maybe we can get a... I definitely want a side gate somewhere. I can have a side gate here. Everybody happy. And this is already occupied, but I don't really believe it. I'll place one there anyway. And then from here, just need to be ground level. What? That's not ground level. That's like a gazillion miles in the air. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then we'll do this. Run it straight through there. Come into that narrow area there, and then close it off. So on the smaller stretch that I can find, I'll add a restroom. Okay, the park cafe will need to come from a side path like this, because I want to place it like this. This one might be too big in general. Yeah. It fits right there. Nice, 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 nice. No park without a gazebo. Or two. Trampoline is just too massive, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think this is a quite nice little park for people to be in or with. Whoa! That's a lot of people. Where are they coming from? Okay, I'm gonna take out the intercity trains here. Okay, traffic fixing issues. All of these buildings are still green. Okay. That makes me wonder if I should if I have the sunken plaza. I already have that one somewhere, but I can add it another time. Right here on the edge, maybe like this, and there is here the spiral parking, so we'll add that one as well. So this should help with parking, this should help with a lot of things. There we go. I think this will be a good way to start this area. It makes me think of adding the so the subway now is there. If I bring it over all the way up here, that would probably be the best way of dealing with this, because it's gonna be busy. I'll make it a cross station, and of course we're gonna set the curves and rotations to be like that. Why can't I place it? Slope too steep. What slope is too steep? Because it's not flat, but it fits here. So we'll place it like this, and then now I need to think on how I want to connect this into. I think I'm gonna save this line going like this for a different purpose. So we're gonna connect the subway from here in a straight line to the one over there. Then we're gonna extend the line. We're gonna grab this one, and I'm gonna bring it over to there, and we're gonna draw in a station on this side and a stop on this side. So we're just extending that line. And the other thing I probably want to do is I probably want to run a bus line through here. But where will I make it meet up? Maybe a trolley bus in this area would be nice. If I find a place for its depot. It is noisy, but could squeeze it on the end here and then deal with the problems that come out of it. But how will I get that all the way over to there? I can also try to build it here as an extension of that line and then try to flank it with some noise covering areas. Yeah, let's do that. Bicycle and trolley. So it'll come out like this. Space already occupied. Why? Not buying it, am I? Okay, now. I need to flatten these out. And then I'm gonna run that along this area and then have it loop around. Or what would be better if we run it through here, the main corridor, and then have it loop around somewhere. I still need to build 2 loops though. I will do a loop like this. Right there, and then I need to build a loop right here. Well, we can loop it around the library. At least that is my hope. We can run it straight into... No, we can't. I don't want to run it into that junction over there. We'll get a curve. I'm gonna run it right into there. No, don't like it. Yeah, maybe like this. And then I'm just gonna upgrade these sections coming down, and we're all good. I'm gonna stop here, and then we're going to... No, we're not gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop here, and let's say in the middle of every block. Then I'll loop around. And we're gonna stop on the opposite side of the road. not a lot of stops right now, but I can see this line being expanded at some point. But yeah, a nice little addition to the transport network. Trolley bus. Let's see what it wants to put on this line. We're definitely gonna make this like a green color, screaming green. Okay, so we're gonna make it this one, a slightly higher capacity. And let's see how a trolleybus ride goes. Oh, that's a steep hill. We'll have to fix that. Well, let's first enjoy the ride and see what happens. There is a lot of people walking around right now. This is such a busy, high density area. It's just amazing to see. And I wonder why it's freezing right now. Not sure. Oh, that's a lot of passengers waiting for a trolley bus. Oh my god. Yeah, so once the trolley bus gets back to the main station, we'll see how and if we need to adjust something here. That person was suicidal. And then we need to work on this area here because it seems a little bit empty, especially here. To the back end of the library. Some boats there. Yeah, no, it's so yeah. This area definitely needs some dressing up and some fixing, and so I wonder if it actually if this line will actually be supporting the community properly or not. Yeah, I think this trolley bus will be filled up in like no time. 60. There we go. And probably there's people waiting right now. There's people cycling. There's people walking. This is how you want to see a city come to life. This is what it's supposed to be. I do think that this line needs a higher capacity. Yeah, there's just a lot of people here. Let me go in and fix the capacity of this line. And we'll take it from there. Because there is, at the moment, there's 4 on them. And 3 of them are full. We just have a lot of passengers waiting. So I want to make this specific for this particular line. And we're going to crank up the budget to be maybe 8. Now let's double it and let's see what happens. I mean, this line is immensely popular right now. The train line is not that popular, but the tram is. That metro line is doing pretty well on its own. The train line not so much though. Also the monorail is not picking up that many passengers. This is okay. 7 passengers on the trolley bus. I don't believe it right now, but yeah, that number will go up. And these numbers will need to come down in order for it to be healthy, I guess. So there's people waiting here. Where do they want to go? They want to go over there. They want to go there. They want to go all over the city. They just want to stay around. And this one, they want to just come down one stop. That's good. One stop down is good. Okay, cool. We're starting to have a trash problem here as well. So let's see if we can squeeze in a waste transfer facility in this area. Doesn't really fit. I can put one here. Just adding some capacity to the congested area because it's not keeping up right now. I forgot. Death care. There is no death care in this area. So not in the park, but right here would be a good one, and on the other side as well. Yeah, there we go. So that will take care of most of it. Okay, let's roll with this. I need more schools. Yeah. How many students here? 210. Yeah, I'm just trying to see where would be logical places where we can place like a small school building just to increase capacity. It is a high density area, so you would expect schools to be placed within inside the block and within inside the capacity limits, of course. But having these smaller buildings, these narrower buildings, actually help in this case. Okay, let's see. So we'll place these ones here. This should take care of the almost needs. The needs are high, extremely high. Placing a lot of these small schools, it helped a little bit, but not a lot. And they're filled right up. There's still some capacity in this one, but not a lot. Let's see if we can place another one. Maybe a slightly bigger one this time. Yeah, it's just that it is 3 wide. It's just one bigger than I have space for in this area. Fits right in. Right there at the end, it fits right in. Okay, now the fact that it fits right in also means that we have to fix the roads around it right now. Node controller, I'm gonna say slope it. I'm gonna say slope. Slope, and this one also sloped. Okay. So now we're all sloped. So this one has visitors. I can see people go in and out of this station. I just don't see it registered as people there. Ron, iedereen kan je horen. Yeah. So let's do something here that will help with this junction, maybe. I'm gonna say that the main city traffic will have, where the trolley bus goes, has the right of way, has the, yeah, let's do it like this, because then the trolley buses can actually move, and it's right next to the Arc de Triomphe. I'm so happy with the amount of people moving here, and these buses look quite nice. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, it looks like we need some water facilities as well. Let's see if we can squeeze in another water tower, maybe right here. Maybe. Yep. Okay, like this, and then water is good. Everything is green again. We have a few people complaining. Leave that for what it is. Yeah. So it's starting to shape up quite nicely, and we actually increased almost to 100,000 inhabitants, and that's mainly because of this area here, which has 20,000 people in it. Wow. 20,000 people and not that much public transportation. Um, let's take a quick look at traffic, 85% and holding. There are issues with parking, so I'll address that with the next stretch over. I'll add some parking structures here. Maybe some parking garages or things like that. Because if this is left like it is, we will get a significant penalty on traffic. So let me see where I can squeeze in a few longer parking areas, like a 7 long or something like that. Like there and there. And I don't have anything there, but okay, so this is giving us a little bit more parking area. I have a few where I can add maybe a 4 deep parking structure. Yep, like there. Let's see where else we have like these small spaces that are not being used right now. Where we can just add parking that we need. We really need parking. Here there is space for parking, and here, so that will block off the train line. Maybe a 4 deep, like this, and then four like that. Let's look, and here and this is the right. We can put it like there. Now we have a left right next to it. So that'll give some more parking spaces into the city. Let's see if we added anything to this chaos. Okay, so percentage is coming down, but I think we're getting less red in this area. Not really. Not really. Well, maybe. Let's leave this for run a few minutes, and we'll come back to this in a few minutes. Okay. So first priority is to increase the metro capacity on this line. The two trains are not keeping up. It's just too popular, I guess. Yeah, there's just too many passengers that want to get into this area. So let's see if the 4 trains will keep up. I can already see that that might even be a challenge. Just looking at what we have. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we have 8 stops and 4 trains. So I'm gonna even up this even further. I'm gonna say 6 trains, just to cover the population. Charleston station with almost 800 passengers waiting. It's just a little bit on the high side. If 6 is not going to keep up, I don't want to add more than 6 trains to this line. Saying that is quite possible to add to the mix that I probably don't want to. I might need to get bigger metro trains on this line to cover the influx of passengers here. Yeah, all of these stations are red. That means we have a capacity problem. So yeah, let's quickly see what goes on, and if we can get this improved. Because if we can get the transportation system improved, then we are in a better position to negotiate what goes on. The numbers are coming down. It's no longer 800, it's now 430. So it is getting better. I would say, yeah. Traffic is holding at 82%. 101,000 people inside the city, so I would say that is not a bad statistic. Yeah, these trains are just full, completely loaded to capacity. I just wonder around the Elizabeth station if it is able to pick enough people up. Oh my god, look at the amount of people waiting and passing through this station. It is absolutely ridiculous. Almost 2,000 passengers. That's a lot of passengers. That's a lot of passengers. So this is a main hub. This is a very successful station right now. And the good thing is, I'm not seeing a lot of people getting out, getting their cars. I see a lot of people waiting for public transport. I just see them waiting here. I just see them waiting for what is there. I just wonder about the second line, if it can actually hold its capacities as well. So we know that this is Elizabeth Station, right? So where is it? Elizabeth is here. Where's Elizabeth on the other direction? Yeah, okay. So this line, because we have more stops, we have more. I'm gonna. There's already 12. I'm gonna make that 16. Just increasing the throughput and the capacity here, because Norwalk and Norfolk have a lot of passengers waiting. It just needs a capacity increase. Yeah, it's not clearing the platform. That's if you're waiting for public transport, a train arrives or a bus or tram or metro or whatever form of transport you're picking, and you're at the door is open, nobody gets off, and it's completely packed. You feel like shit, right? You feel like, yeah, what am I doing this? Why am I doing this? What am I waiting for? So now we have 16 trains on this line in particular, and this is a very problematic station. And not even to talk about Norwalk. Norwalk has even a higher throughput of passengers, and this is in the middle of the city. Yeah, it's simply not clearing the platforms. So these two metro lines might need their trains replaced by a larger capacity ones, like the one I use for the overground. I never thought that would be that popular though. So we are now at 6,000 passengers a week, and almost to almost 1,500 in tourists. Yeah. That's a lot of passengers moving from station to station. Yeah. No, it's good to see. It's good to see the capacity is holding up and the throughput is getting better. 500. I just think that if we would able to increase this red line's capacity, okay. So it's getting out of hand right now. We need a real capacity boost on this line. So let's look at our options. We used to have this as stock 240 passengers train. The standard metro is 150. Let's go with the lowered car of the 710. It holds 600 passengers. Okay, so this is gonna hurt the line a little bit, and we're gonna see some numbers going back and forth. So at the moment we're around 1,000 residents and 200 tourists. So let's keep that in mind. I'm gonna clear them all. So now they're gonna be the 710 lowered metro cars. Let's see, on the second line that we wanted to look at, we have, why can't I close this panel? It doesn't want to close the panel right now. Why? Okay, we'll deal with that later. The other one is this one. We also see, no, this one is actually keeping up right now. Okay, so we're gonna leave this one for what it is, as it seems to have resolved itself right now. Yeah, we're gonna rename the line airport to Charleston because that's the end station. Okay, so let's go back to that other one, to the red one, to this one. So we used to have 1,200 passengers on it. At the moment we have 0 vehicles, and let's see what happens if we change it over to be the new one. Hopefully we're gonna get some trains on it. First train is there. Second train is coming in. So it's gonna take a little bit of time for the trains to appear on the line, and we're probably gonna lose some passengers at first. But the 1,200 mark is the mark that we're gonna aim for, and let's see if we can get that number back up there. I will be reducing it to a more reasonable number again. Let's say we'll bring it down to 10 trains and see if we can hit that same number as before, by even saving some money. So less trains, higher capacity, we should be fine. The Elizabeth station really needs to start clearing out. We're losing passengers that are leaving. That is never a good sign. If I can even get to that station, let me click on it. There we go. So this station, we are losing passengers. I'm just not sure where we're losing passengers for. Where would they be going? What would their alternative mode of transport be in general? Okay, so now we need to wait another week to get the numbers in. So let the simulation run for a few minutes and let's see what happens. Yeah, we're waiting for the metro. There's supposed to be 10 on this line right now. They're all here somewhere. They're all bugged up behind the ones that are trying to leave the line. So yeah, it will take a few minutes for them to come through the system and start picking up passengers again. Future improvements on how the metro connects to the depot might be in place. Have to see later on how that works. So yeah, we just picked up 520 passengers at Virginia Beach. We're now going to come to Alexandria. Yeah, it's looking good. They're all bunched up behind each other, so let's see if we can get those stations to be nice and blue again, because if they're blue that means that they're operating up on an efficient level. This station just became extremely popular. Elizabeth. This is the Toledo. So, what I was thinking of, if I take this, and this is more for the map itself. So we're gonna say this one. It's not gonna be Elizabeth. It's gonna be Toledo Metro Station. Because we have all of these lines converging here, right? We have all of these lines right here. And this is the, well, we're gonna call it the Toledo taxi stand, because that is what it is. There's no taxis queuing right now, but that's perfectly fine. And this is gonna be the floating cafe. So this is gonna be the Toledo floating cafe. And then here we have the Toledo station as well, but that's the monorail. Okay. So we just renamed all of our stations to be more in line. Yeah. So that's what it is. So 557. Who wants to see? And I guess all of us. Let's take a look at traffic. Traffic is at 84%. This line is still ridiculously busy. Where are the trains? Where are the metro trains? There is one coming. There is one coming. One is pulling in right now. Picking up passengers. Dropping off passengers. A whole load of them. Where are they going? They're all spilling out onto the street. No. What? Okay, this is extremely weird. I have no idea where these passengers are coming from. Well, where is my metro? Where is my metro on the way back? Where, oh, where is it? I want this platform to be cleared. There it comes. Okay. I'm gonna come out of this view. I'm going to go underground. Now let's see how that number of passengers look like. We're coming into the station and it's packed. They're pushing each other off the platform. Oh my god. Yeah, don't worry. That is a I have no idea what that wall is doing inside my metro station. That's extremely weird. But we have to go down in order to go underneath the water. And then we have to go slowly up again to meet the other side of the... So we picked up 600 passengers. Or we're carrying 600 passengers right now. We're coming here and there's even more passengers waiting. I don't think we're gonna pick up any passengers. Let's see if the number changes. Not that much, but we're starting to see a regular service coming in. So we're going uphill right now. That's a steep incline. Yeah, even steeper. Oh my god. Okay, what just happened? Okay, so we have 600 passengers there. Let's see if the... Yeah, on the next station we also have a train coming in the opposite direction. That is a good sign that we have at least continuous service. So they're starting to spread out and they're starting to carry down the load, and there's the next train coming already. So yeah, so let's see if there's another train on the next platform as well. Yep, there it is. I can already see it. waiting for passengers. So this line is completely packed. We're not carrying as many passengers as I was hoping, because we're not spread out as far as I was hoping we would be. And that might actually mean that we need more trains on the line. So let's add another 2 to the mix and see if we can get a... Because we're not picking up passengers, we're skipping passengers. I don't like that. Well, let's see, if we bring it up to 14, let's see if we can start bringing in some more passengers back and forth, because it's also hurting the other lines because of connectivity. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. The amount of passengers here. Okay, so we officially now passed the 2,000 passengers here on this side, which is great. Not sure I'm really liking it, but yeah. It's what it is. And it's doing a great job. So the next training will almost clear that platform. With that platform almost cleared, yeah, we should be in a good shape for this line, and maybe we can even take down the capacity once that station clears. Let's see if it is continuously being a problem or not. So where is that metro train? There we are. So there's only 200 left right now. Let's see if the next one also picks up like a lot of people or not. But 600 people in a metro? It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of people. And Norwalk Los Palma Airport train hub line. Yeah, it's a pretty popular line. We're still way off the number. I mean, we're half the number of residents that we used to transport on a weekly basis. So let's see if we can actually increase that number again to be decent. So let's keep an eye on the almost empty train arriving into Toledo metro station and see if it picks up like a good number. Let's say a good number would be like half its capacity. Yeah, almost. But the stations are turning blue-ish, except for the ones here on the way back. They're still pretty full, meaning that we are reaching a... Yeah, I would say we're reaching a capacity limit, but I wonder where this one is. I think this one is on the other side. Oh yeah. This is also pretty busy. And why is this called Drive Fort Lauderdale and then it turns into Virginia Beach? Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Alexander is not carrying that many passengers, but it's good enough. Corona is right here. It's right across. Okay, so the other station is right there. Okay, so that's not too bad. I mean, we have a few connectivity issues there, but I mean, this is the one in the smack center of the first build section of the city. You can see there's a lot of people going in and out. There's a lot of people moving around here as well. This is just a busy place. And it only has 2 lines connect. So, yeah, not too much. And Norfolk will be here down at the pier. Okay, I would. Yeah. It's not a lot of people, but it's enough, I guess. There's a bus stop here as well. And then across the water, we get all of this full trains passing by. So we need to start seeing that these full trains are not full enough to start picking up passengers. We are now at 800 passengers and 200. Oh no, 800 residents and 230 tourists. Yeah, it's still lower than it was, but it's mainly because of this. And this station really needs to start being picked up because there's like 900 passengers there. But the rest, also this one again. Either they're not spread out far enough or there's just too many people. Okay, so I'm gonna add 2 more. 2 more. So not only we're back at 16 trains, we also doubled the train's capacity. And still we're seeing now we're starting to see some trains that are empty enough for it to work, but there's still stations where there's like too many people. So this line in general might still remain a problem, although this is the main transport line across the 2 island places. Okay, so it does make sense that it is busy and that we have a ton of passengers on it. Yeah, so this is holding steady. So it's almost back to the level that it was, and it will probably increase. The other lines are getting back to normal as well. I wonder if we should take a look at all of them to make sure that they're happy and moving the way they should. There's 18 stops and there's 16 trains. So 18 would be the max that I would put on a line like that. This one is, yeah, I would say it's okay. This one is being picked up perfectly nice, and then this one we have a little bit of a wait between the stations, but not a lot, and it's good capacity. This one, yeah, it has a good capacity. Some of them are turning a little bit reddish, but it's okay. Yeah. What do I say? It looks complete overkill for this line. The reason why I'm keeping this line is because it stops at the university. and that's pretty valuable, I think. Okay, so this line in general has capacity, but it also has a capacity problem. Especially around the Toledo Metro, where there is spikes, there is a lot of increase in flux. Um, okay, so 566. Yeah, I think I need to replace the trains on this line with a bigger one. We're already at 240, so the next step up, unfortunately, is only this one. Um, so let's do that and just clear out the line, and we should be all good. So okay, so line number one, we actually superseded the number of passengers, which is great. So that actually worked. So now the next one is on this line to see if we can supersede its capacity as well. So it was to 1156, and let's see if we can make some dent in that in those numbers. We're still earning a lot of money. Okay, so this area needs additional parking because we literally ran out of parking. So I'm gonna extend this road. I'm gonna add another stretch like this to the mix, just to double the capacity. on that backstretch. Gonna be ground floor, gonna be like this, and then I'm going to make it the exact same length like that, and I'm going to copy these because they fit. I just need to find the line, lining it up, pushing it against the edge. There we go. More parking instantly. I wouldn't say instantly, but at least more parking right now. Okay. Going to make a secondary connection from here to there, just because I'm nice, I guess. And I'm gonna need to move this over a little bit to make the connection stick. I don't know why it's not on ground level. Let me do that again. Why is this up in the air? Ground level. Node. Gotta move it over. So slightly. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. Lots of people parking here. I think it also serves like a distant parking area for the passengers coming into the airport. And there is a concert area. Luckily this crossing is not too busy, so it makes sense to have it like this. There's also the yoga garden here, not too popular though. Parking lot is filled, train is coming. Yep, nice. Well, now it is a little bit busy. 2 trains passing at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so this area still has a huge parking issue. It is the downtown area, so I will sacrifice 1 square coming down to add a parking structure. I'm gonna come out 10 and I'm gonna do like this, and then we have a few parking structures here. Modern parking, and this is going to be 8-story large. So how many is that? I need to come up 11. No, not that one. This one. 11, and then there's even space for more parking. So I'll push it over here like this. And I'll come up with the parking road to add even more parking. Yay! Like maybe even a wider one. There it is. Not the planes. An even wider one. No. This one I can probably get in with Anarchy. Yeah, and I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit further so it makes a connection with the street beyond. Like this. And then maybe I can no. Something like this. So this will give additional parking to the area with a parking garage here as well. Okay, so just going to add another layer of residential. Just to fill up the capacity. Also for that small stretch there, we're gonna add even more parking. Yep, it's up. And I'm gonna add a little bit of dressing up here with like small trees. Still, we're in the middle of the city, but we can still have something nice, right? Let's pick the middle point there and see what comes up. A few bigger trees, never bad. go. It's a little bit green. It's a little bit clipping because this junction is higher than the rest. Or this node is lower than what it's supposed to be. Well, we do it like that. Parking lot slightly in an incline. Trees are there. Everybody happy. Except the university. So this train station is not being very well used or utilized, except for its parking lot. There's 1 or 2 passengers waiting, but that's a pretty long journey, my friend. Probably traveling here and then taking the monorail. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see if this is still part of the zoning. No, it is not. So let's start a new zone here. And we'll have that straight there as a boundary. Cut across like this, and I will eventually connect up here and make it feel more utilized. Holy Heights, themes. We're gonna say European, and we're gonna say city center high rise. Now, I know that this line is not entirely straight, so some houses will be okay, some houses will not be, but it's what it's gonna be. Now, this would be a good spot for City Hall. I just want to think about how I'm gonna do this. If I want to do it like this, maybe like this, right, smack in the center of that, and have a line there as well. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll add parking on the edge. Because people want to visit City Hall for some reason. I'm gonna continue this road until this point. I'm gonna connect it up there, and then this will be a plaza park area. I'm gonna add this plaza here and another one right here, still leaving space for parking and stuff. And because it's pretty close to the train station, I'm gonna add because this is like an old, I'm gonna say I'm gonna add an old train light here and another old train here to make it feel like it's a little bit more of a authentic space. I'm gonna add some parking here as well. Some 4D parking there, and no, that's gonna be a path, so not there. Here, and, a small stretch of parking right here, and no, that doesn't fit. I'm gonna pull a path, a bicycle path through here. Ground level, pulling it all the way straight, and then yeah, this looks actually not too bad. Probably pretty busy. I like these houses here as well, right in front of the city hall. So yeah, that's pretty good. A nice train asset next to the train station. Gives it that more authentic vibe. It's an older style train station, and there's only modern trains running through it right now. So yeah. No, yeah, this is being used. We are addressing some of the needs in this area, but not all of them. It's still extremely busy. Traffic flow is normalizing, I would say. It's not as busy as it used to be on this stretch. I do feel I need a secondary connection here as well. This is a main road, and all of the traffic goes through this single intersection. So let's add another overpass here. Although it's a little bit tight on this side, I still have space here on this side. It does mean I'll have to demolish this building to get there, so I'm gonna bring this up to 8. Okay, so that's not exactly what I was planning for. I need 8. But I need 8 to get across. Yeah. Okay, so that angle is completely wrong. Maybe more like this. let's see about the zoning right now. Yeah, the zoning is messed up, but hey, I got my crossing. Now I need to bring this down and into that area here. So let's bring this down to, let's say, half the height. I need a longer runoff. So let's bring it down to, let's say, 6 in this space, and then now let's see if we can slope this somehow nicer. Why is my mouse so jumpy now? Yeah, so there's already a lot of people using this. I am gonna do this. I'm gonna give preference to the regular through traffic and not the bridge traffic in this case, like I did here. So all traffic now is redirecting here, because this is probably the shorter route for them anyway. It's what it is. It makes me wonder where all of these people want to go. Driving to a parking spot. Okay, that's a pretty far distance to find a parking spot, but yeah. So we have all of that infrastructure, and then probably running a second line through the Holy Heights here might be beneficial. I have the metro stations here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add a trolley bus line. Not here, but on this line. I'm gonna okay, so I need some anarchy right here to make that work. Yeah, that ties back into that loop over there, which is great, I guess. Do I have water on this stretch? Yeah, I have enough water on that stretch, so that's good. So I'm actually gonna say, I'm gonna come down and loop. So this one is going to be a little bit in on itself. Unless I do it like this. Yeah, it's going to cross over on itself at some point. So here. Here. I don't want to stop right there. I'm going to stop here. And then I want to come no, that's the thing. I don't think I have to stop there. I can actually come up here and be good enough. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be that line. We're gonna have more residential in this area. As the zoning is not entirely perfect, it's gonna give a nice result on all of that. And let's see if we can keep up with this cooling as well. The schools are university is way down, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, so this one is going nicely there, along there. Yeah, it is high residential, so we will be starting to see lots of things going on. We do have this line of sight, this line coming through here. And we also have the monorail that I can maybe maybe not, because of the planes. I can probably cross it, but it will be together with there. Yeah. Okay, so it is pretty busy here. There's tons of cars. There's man. I wonder what are the opportunities in this area. What can we get as growth? City center high-rise in European. It looks like a mix. We're getting a mix of things here. There's the trolley buses. I want to slope this junction. sense. Lots of trolley buses here. And lots of people waiting. Okay, going to increase to 10 vehicles on this line. And we can see them coming out here. There we go. There's a new one. And another one. Just to see if we can keep up with the influx of vehicles. Okay, helicopter in the middle of the street. Yeah, I wouldn't be walking there. Let's see where all of these people want to go. So we have the commuter destination, and they all want to go down here. So I wonder if we can help them get there even better. We probably could if we installed another metro station. Maybe not this one, but maybe this one. It looks like we need a metro station right around here. This line as straight as I can into, so we have the road, we have slope too steep. Why would the slope be too steep? Very simple line going back and forth. Just to deal with the capacity. You're gonna have one train on it. Hopefully this will bring some relief to the overcrowded station here, but time will tell. Yeah, it doesn't look like it really helped. You know.
אני פותחת עוד כזה כדי לעבוד פה, בסדר? אני מעבירה את זה שנייה.
Okay, so this station is a very problematic station. People want to go there, and I provided them with access to a metro, which should help them get around. It's right there. It's right where they want to go. But there is no passengers on this line.
No,